Investigators are now calling it the largest outdoor marijuana bust in Colorado history, and they say it may only be the tip of the iceberg.
Only 7 News was there as some $7 to $14 million worth of marijuana plants were confiscated before the drugs could hit the streets. Now, we first showed you this video on Friday. Investigators are moving piles and piles of plants found growing in the Pike National Forest. Reporter Lane Lyon with a 7 News exclusive tonight. Lane, investigators tell you they are finding more and more crops on federal lands.
And we're told it's part of a troubling trend that netted 2 arrests in this case. More could be coming. It happened near the town of Deckers, which is right here. Drug enforcement agents say there was enough marijuana to cover 2 to 3 football fields. That's one of the main reasons the National Guard was brought in to move the stuff out.
This was the largest in Colorado history.
Watch as the helicopter door opens. Those are pot plants piled high. In all, drug agents seize a lot. 14,500 plants.
Most of the plants were anywhere from 4 to 5 feet. There were some 6 and 7 footers.
Coming your way. A hiker discovered the sophisticated marijuana garden deep in the Pike National Forest, a good 2 to 3 miles off any road. Authorities say 7 to 10 Mexican migrant workers were camping and caring for the crop.
This is just part of a trend that we see where these Mexican nationals are going onto government property. Until
now, the trend was seen mostly in California. Suspects setting up shop across the border where they think no one will find them. People who live in Deckers are glad someone did in this case.
It's a little unnerving.
It is the second bust like this in as many months in Colorado, but cops believe this might be just the beginning.
How soon before you anticipate we'll see another one like this?
You know, it just depends on what our other investigations yield.
Now, agents are looking into whether this case and another one where more than 5,000 plants were discovered just a few miles away. They're trying to see if they're connected. Now, no weapons were found, but there are concerns about safety if citizens happen to stumble across one of these grow areas in the future. Ann, over to you.
Thank you, Lane. Now, the DEA says you should be concerned about the environmental impacts of these grow operations. They're usually set up near water sources like creeks and rivers, so there is the possibility of contamination, and there is also usually trash and other debris left after the crops are harvested.